Chair recognizes the gentleman from Carter for explanation of bill and a motion thereon.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. If the clerk could please call House Committee Substitute Number 1.
Clerk, please report.
House Committee Substitute 1 to House Bill 83.
Gentleman from Carter.
Move adoption.
Motion is for the adoption of House Committee Substitute 1. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, those in favor signify by voting aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. House Committee Substitute 1 is adopted. Gentleman from Carter.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This bill is primarily about the most exciting topic of judgment liens and interest in property. This legislation is comprised of multiple provisions that are follow-ups and cleanups to legislation from previous sessions. This has been an effort I've worked on with the Kentucky Land Title Association, which is comprised of real estate professionals, including title insurance agents, closing attorneys, and underwriters. There are 4 main sections of this committee substitute. Section 1 addresses the statute of limitations for judgment liens. There has been very similar legislation on this the last few years. Very simply, it will set the statute of limitations to 10 years from the date of the final judgment, and in hopes of making the home buying process more efficient. It also has some provisions on how to extend that judgment lien, the time period on it. Section 2 provides a 6-month extension for implementation on the deadline of the county clerk electronic filing portals as passed last year in Senate Bill 135 upon the recommendations of the county clerk task force, which I served on in 2021. This is upon the agreement of stakeholders. Section 3 modifies the fiduciary and judicial closing statutes to allow a real estate transaction to proceed while maintaining the right to appeal. And there is a 4th section in this now. It pertains to mechanic lien filings. This is an issue I've worked on with the gentleman from Christian 9, and for further explanation of this section of the bill, I will yield to the gentleman from Christian 9.